to my channel. So this week's vlog is going to be an Amazon haul. As you can see, I've got some parcels in front of me. But before we get into that, I vlog once a week, and my vlogs come out at 4 p.m. on Saturdays. So please like, subscribe and click that bell, and we shall get into it. Mainly my vlogs are, I've moved into a new home in last November, and I'm sort of doing a few bits of renovation. They have slowed down a little bit because obviously I need to save up again, but hopefully soon there'll be some more renovation projects coming. I have a new garden obviously, and that was a blank canvas, so I'm working on the garden as it's the spring, been the spring and is now the summer. And I also do illustration work and just a bit of everything. I really enjoy reading, I enjoy a bit of baking and cooking. So anyway, let's get into today's vlog. So I've got some parcels here. There may be 2 more parcels coming, but they have been delayed, so I'm hoping that they'll come by the time I have to get this vlog out. But if not, we'll just get into these. So I've ordered some bits for the home and the garden, and obviously a book as well. I don't have Prime with Amazon, so if I order a book I get free delivery, so that's what I tend to do. I usually put a few bits in my basket over a couple of months, and then when I'm ready to purchase them, if there's a new book coming out or a book that I want, then I'll add that in and then I get free delivery. Just a little trick there for you. So the first thing I got are these springs. So basically I found these on Amazon. In my garden obviously I've got some new fence panels, and they actually rattle around in the wind, which is a little bit annoying. It's quite a loud noise when the wind blows. So I saw these, and apparently these you can put, I think, 2 on each panel, so there's enough to do quite a few panels, and it acts like a spring, so it stops the rustling. So I'm going to try these out in this vlog, so I'll show you them in the process of working. I also have a panel in the front garden that has come loose, so I'm going to use them for that as well. So they should come in quite handy and be quite a sort of like a practical thing that should work, so fingers crossed. I think there's a pack here to do, I think it was either 16 or 24 panels, so quite a lot, and these were $9.99, so that's those. I'll link everything down in the description box anyway. Then I'm going to go to the book. So I've read all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books so far. Really love her style of writing. I've given lots of them 5 stars. And this is the new one that is out this month. I did want a paperback. I prefer a paperback, they're much easier to read. But I found out that I thought the paperback was out at the end of June, but it isn't. It's not out until September. So I didn't really want to wait that long. I couldn't find it available on Kindle, So on Amazon this was half price. It was retailing for £20 and I got it for £10. So I got it, and then even if I read it, if I'm sitting out in the garden, I'll read it that way rather than in bed, because it's quite heavy to hold when you're lying in bed, a hardback. So I got that, and I will do a review of this in a later date vlog for you. But yes, so I've got that one, I've got those clips. Then I got these. Again, these are for the garden, and hopefully I'll show you them in work, like as they will work. So basically it is a hook kind of thing for your hose pipe. So I have a hose pipe from, sorry, that's the cat in the background, she's just being a bit moany today. Right, yes, so these are hose pipe hooks. So my hose pipe is from my previous house. It isn't on a contraption where you reel it in, it's just the hose pipe on its own. So at the moment it's coiled up just on the patio. I didn't want one of those contraptions because I just find them a bit of a hassle to use all of the time. And sometimes, well, most of the time I only use the hose pipe, like get a little length of it out. I don't get the whole thing out, very rarely. So yeah, I didn't really want one of them. They're not very pretty. So I decided to just go for like a hook on the wall that you just coil the hose pipe around. Luckily enough, I have on the right hand side, it's like half brick, half fence panels. So there is a place already actually with some screws in it that I can attach one of these two. You actually get two in the pack. So I may use the two together, or you may use just one and then give the other one away to somebody. But yes, so hopefully in this vlog you'll see that in action as well. Again, another practical thing. And these were a set of two for $6.99. And then the last in this little bundle, as I say, hopefully the other ones will come in time. I can't actually remember what they were. Oh yeah, again for the garden, but not practical, more decorative things. So this is a thing for the home. I just saw this on Amazon and thought it was really pretty. Hopefully it will look okay. Yep, it's alright. So it is a jute runner for the table. Although it doesn't look very big actually. Is it going to be big enough? I don't know if it's going to be big enough, but no, it's not going to quite be big enough for the table lengthways, but it will still work as a kind of runner, as like a centerpiece runner, but it should fit the other way, the width way, so that's not too bad. It isn't the best quality, I must admit, it's not particularly great. This was $6.99. Yeah, I don't think I would buy this again, but it's okay, it will do the job. I think I will invest in a more expensive one at a later date, but this is fine, it'll give me the look that I'm after for the time being. But yeah, I'm going to style this up with some flowers from the garden, from the cutting garden, and do like a little tablescape centerpiece as well in this vlog. So that will come at the end as well. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this vlog and see what the things are like in action. So this is how the table is looking at the moment. So this runner is from Marks and Spencer's. It was a lot dearer than the one from Amazon, but it is a lot better quality. And you can wash it and it fits both ways. It fits lengthways and also widthways as well. This is from IKEA. This mat, it's a table mat, but I use it as a centre one. And then I've just got my vase here with my dried gypsophilia and eucalyptus in it at the moment. So the cushion covers are from H&M Home. So this is how it's looking. So I'm going to style up the new runner and then get some flowers from the cutting garden and do a little tablescape on there. So you can see what it looks like. I've just cleaned the table and just laid this on just to see if I want it lengthways or widthways. It does need a bit of an iron, but you can see it doesn't quite fit lengthways. So we'll have another play around with it and see what it looks like. So I just placed 3 vases on the top for now just to see what I wanted. So I put the big one in the middle. This is from Marks and Spencer's. This was £5. This one at the end is like a ribbed one. This was £1.50 from Tesco's. And then this one, which I was just using, is £1 from IKEA. So I'll just put them there for now. Still got to iron this. So I've just picked some of this from the garden, which is Ami Major. So I've grown this from seed. So I'm going to put this in my middle vase. If I can untangle it. So I've got some that is not quite in flower yet, and then I've also got some that is in flower. So I'm going to put the ones that aren't in flower in first around the edge, and then I'm going to put the ones that are in flower in next. So I'm just going to get one more to fill this gap here. Right, so I've got the other, I've brought another 2 in actually. So I'm just going to put them in the middle. And then that's that one done. And then I'm going to do the other smaller ones here. So I've got some sweet peas here, which I picked, and I've gone for white. And then I've got this odd cosmos as well. So I'm going to put the cosmos, I'm going to put the cosmos in this one. And then the sweet peas are going to go in this one up here. It's not quite the best vase, and the sweet peas are quite short on the stalk with the white ones, but we need to keep it white to go with the decor in this room. On them, but they smell amazing. So we've just got the other small vase to go. So we've got this one lonely cosmos at the moment. I haven't got any more cosmos that have come out yet. They're all in bud, but they haven't come out yet. So I'm going to see if I can find something else that will go in here. So bear with me. So I've got some Erigeron, which was in the garden. I thought this might be quite pretty. So I'm going to put that in. And I've also got some gypsophilia, which I'm growing from seed, but there isn't much there at the moment. So I'm just going to take the leaves off at the bottom here. I feel as though it needs something else, so let me see what I can find. I found some stock. They are going over a little bit, but I found some that still got some buds on, so I'm going to pop those in. I think that's it. So here we go. So this is the more wild ones. We've got some Gypsophilia, some Erigeron, some stock, and then one little cosmos. Then we've got the Ami Major, is the big one in the middle. That looks good. And then we've got the sweet peas at the end here, so they add the fragrance. So yeah, so that's looking nice and pretty. So that's my little tablescape. I've just got to still iron the table runner. But yeah. Here it is from above. So we've got the sweet peas to add the scent here. We've got the Ami Major to add the texture. And then we've got the mixture to add the wildness. A nice rustic and pom-pom runner. So this is the other thing that I was waiting for, which are some solar candle tea lights, but these are for the garden. So I don't know if you remember, but in one of my garden vlogs I bought this, so I've got them for that. They were a pack of 2, so I've got one in here and then I'll put one somewhere else at a later date. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, something a little bit different, and some exciting things are coming up on this channel. There's going to be new style vlogs coming really soon. So please subscribe, hit that bell and thumbs up, and I'll see you next week for the next one. Bye!